Dear viewers, listeners, everyone, as you step into your 70s, have you ever asked yourself, how many healthy years do I have left to truly enjoy this life? At the same age, some people still walk briskly, converse clearly for hours, and live joyfully every day, while others face fatigue, aches, and memory decline. That difference isn't just random chance. It often starts with small signs that many people tend to overlook. In today's video, Best Senior Health will explore 7 key signs with you, silent signals that can reveal how well you are doing on your journey towards a long and healthy life. These aren't vague predictions, but the result of real-world observations by experts on seniors who live long and happy lives. If you truly want to understand your body better and find ways to proactively extend your lifespan, please watch until the end, because simply recognizing just 1 or 2 of these signs can change the entire trajectory of your health going forward. Let's get started. Sign number 1, your ability to stand on one leg. Balance is something most of us don't think about until we start losing it. But the ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Researchers have found that people who struggle with balance have a higher risk of falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. On the flip side, those who can maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer, healthier lives. Imagine 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol is active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. However, Nancy hasn't paid much attention to her balance over the years. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts swaying, needing to grab onto something to stay steady. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this loss of balance isn't just an inconvenience. It's a warning sign that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function might be declining. Good balance relies on strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself tripping more often, feeling unsteady when you turn quickly, or needing to hold onto walls or furniture for support, it's time to take action. The good news is, balance can be improved. Simple exercises like standing on one leg for a few seconds each day, heel-to-toe walking, or gentle Tai Chi can help you rebuild your stability. Try this test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold steady for 10 seconds without wobbling? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Because the more you train your balance today, the steadier you'll be in the years to come. Sign number 2, your grip strength. Believe it or not, your grip strength can reveal more about your future than you might think. Research has found that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A strong, steady grip indicates healthy muscles, good circulation, and an efficiently working nervous system. On the other hand, weak or declining grip strength can be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and an even higher risk of health complications. Take the example of Robert, 78, who has always prided himself on his firm handshake. He stays active, does light weight training, and has never had trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. Then there's Walter, also 78, who has noticed that simple tasks like twisting bottle caps or carrying heavy shopping bags have become harder than before. He chalks it up to just getting older, but his declining grip strength is a signal of muscle mass loss, which can make him more susceptible to falls, injury, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands are a mirror reflecting your overall muscle health. If your grip strength is weakening, chances are the rest of your body is too. And the more strength you lose, the harder it is to maintain your independence, stay active, and bounce back well. The good news is, you can build it back. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using a hand grip strengthener, or even just carrying light weights can help maintain your grip and keep your muscles strong. So, take a moment and check your grip strength. If your handshake feels weaker than it used to, or if everyday tasks have become more challenging, don't dismiss it. How well you hold on to things today might just tell you how well you'll hold on to life in the years ahead. Sign number 3, your walking speed. One of the most telling indicators of how long you might live past 70 isn't found in your genetics, your medical history, or even your diet. It's something much simpler: your walking speed. Research shows that people who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer than those who slow down significantly. Walking speed is directly linked to overall health, muscle strength, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. Consider two men, Joe and Frank, both aged 75. Joe walks every morning, maintains a steady pace, and has no trouble crossing the street or navigating stairs. His movements are smooth, balanced, and confident. Frank, however, has slowed down considerably in recent years. He struggles to keep pace with others, needs to stop frequently, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's pace suggests his body is functioning well, Frank's slowing speed might be a warning sign of declining health. A slow, unsteady gait isn't just getting older, it could signal underlying issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and as they weaken, your overall resilience weakens too. The good news is, walking speed can be improved. The more you walk, the stronger you become. If you're noticing yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Start making small efforts to build strength, whether it's walking more, using light weights, or doing simple leg exercises. Ultimately, how quickly you move through life can say a lot about how long you'll keep moving. So, pay attention to your pace. It might be the simplest longevity test you can take. Sign number 4. Your sleep patterns. How well you sleep at night says a lot about how long you might live. Sleep isn't just rest. It's when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and clears toxins from your brain. Studies have shown that people over 70 who get consistent, quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives, while those who struggle with poor sleep have a higher risk of memory loss, heart disease, and weakened immune function. Think about two men, Sam and Graham, both in their mid-70s. Sam has a regular bedtime, gets about 7 hours of sleep each night, and wakes up feeling refreshed. Graham, on the other hand, has restless nights, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, and sometimes struggling to fall back asleep. Over time, Sam's body keeps functioning well. His mind is sharp, and his energy levels are steady. But Graham starts experiencing brain fog, difficulty concentrating, daytime fatigue, and even changes in blood pressure, all linked to his declining sleep quality. If you're consistently waking up during the night, struggling to stay asleep, or feel exhausted even after many hours in bed, don't ignore it. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can be linked to many factors: stress, poor diet, lack of physical activity, or even undiagnosed health conditions like sleep apnea. The good news is, sleep quality can be improved. Simple changes like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a schedule, getting natural light exposure in the morning, or avoiding heavy evening meals can make a big difference. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about keeping your body and mind functioning at their best. So, tonight, pay attention to how you sleep. If you wake up tired, struggle to stay asleep, or feel your sleep has changed in recent years, it's time to make some adjustments. Because how well you rest today could determine how healthy you are in the years to come. Sign number 5. Your appetite and eating habits. How you eat after 70 is one of the strongest indicators of how long you might live. A good appetite and balanced diet fuel a healthy body, a resilient immune system, and high energy levels. On the other hand, a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal underlying health problems and even accelerate the aging process. Consider two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and feels energetic throughout the day. Susan, however, has noticed she simply isn't as hungry as she used to be. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What she doesn't realize is that this reduced appetite isn't just a minor change. It's a red flag that her body might not be absorbing nutrients properly. which can weaken muscles, slow metabolism, and even impact her immune system. Reduced appetite in older adults is often linked to underlying health issues, including digestive problems, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And when you don't eat enough, your body starts breaking down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and increased risk of falls and illness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or unexpected weight loss, it's crucial to take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about feeling full. It's about giving your body the essential nutrients it needs to function optimally. Focus on fresh, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't dismiss a reduced appetite. It could be your body's way of telling you something needs attention. So, ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? How you eat today has a direct impact on how healthy and independent you'll be in the years ahead. Sign number 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you handle stress after 70 can say a lot about your longevity. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your mood. It weakens your immune system, increases your risk of heart disease, and can even accelerate aging. On the flip side, those who manage stress effectively tend to be healthier, more active, and sharper as they age. Take the example of John and Richard, both 76. John faces challenges like anyone else: unexpected bills, health worries, family issues, but he's learned to approach them with a calm, steady approach. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than necessary. Richard, however, holds on to stress. He worries constantly about things he can't control, feels overwhelmed by minor annoyances, and often gets stuck in negative thought patterns. Over time, this constant stress wears him down. His blood pressure is up, his sleep is affected, and his energy levels are low. Prolonged stress causes inflammation in the body, which has been linked to most major age-related diseases, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. If you frequently feel stressed, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Finding ways to manage stress, whether it's through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges arise, do you adapt and move forward, or do you hold on to worries and let stress take control? The ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind, it's a key factor in how long and how well you'll live. Sign number 7. Your social relationships. The strength of your relationships might be one of the clearest indicators of how long you can live after 70. Studies have consistently shown that people with strong social connections, whether through friends, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. On the other hand, loneliness has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even premature death. Think about two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor has an active social life. She keeps in touch with old friends, participates in a local book club, and enjoys spending time with her family. She looks forward to conversations, laughs often, and feels connected to those around her. Barbara, however, spends most of her time alone. She's lost touch with many friends over the years, and even though she has family, she rarely connects. Over time, she started to feel isolated. Her mood is low, and her overall health is starting to suffer. Human connection isn't just about emotional support. It plays a direct role in physical health. When you interact with others, your brain stays active, your stress levels decrease, and your body releases chemicals that promote overall well-being. If you find yourself withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than before, it's time to change that. Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people all the time. Even small efforts, reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with a shared interest, or making it a habit to have meaningful conversations can make a big difference. Because the relationships you nurture today don't just bring happiness, they help ensure you're healthier and live longer in the years to come. So, we've just explored the 7 signs that can reveal your potential for longevity after 70. Now, I invite you to take a moment to reflect. What signals are your body and your current lifestyle sending you? If you recognize that you need to improve your walking speed, your sleep, or simply spend more time connecting with loved ones, then don't wait until your body speaks up with persistent aches or chronic fatigue. Starting today, choose one small thing to change. Maybe it's walking every morning, doing a few gentle exercises, eating a healthier meal, or simply calling an old friend for a chat. Because longevity isn't just measured in years, but by the quality of each day you live, with health, independence, and joy in your heart. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe to the Best Senior Health channel, and share it with your loved ones. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Which sign resonated with you the most? What change will you start making tomorrow? Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you continued health and joy in every moment.